couldn't sleep. I didn't have to be moving. Just that my shoulder was just aching, painful all the time. I was miserable, painful. And the night of the day that I had this procedure, I had no pain for the first time in months. And as each week went by, I was able to move my arm a little bit more, and now I have complete movement. Anything I want to do, it is not an issue. Now I can play tennis. Another thing I can do, I can comb and part my hair, something I couldn't do before. Now, it may sound a little silly, but that's the truth.
On my left shoulder, I've had 3 rotator cuff surgeries, and all 3 of them were very painful. Before I had the stem cells procedure, I could not really play golf. I was very sore. I had to take Advil in the morning to get things done, and I really did not want to go do surgery again on my right shoulder for rotator cuff. Went through this procedure, and within 3 to 4, 5 months, something like that, it started feeling a lot better. It feels great now. I don't have any problem with it. No soreness, no popping. My shoulder used to pop like crazy. So now it's all good, So.
Pain that I was feeling was every time I would sit down and I would get up or I would squat down, I would feel in my knees like somebody was sticking a knife into it. So it was very uncomfortable. I could do anything I wanted to do, it just hurt me to do it. Had the procedure done not only in my knees but in my ankles also. After 2 months to 2.5 months of having the procedure done, I don't feel my knees at all anymore. I can sit down, I can squat down, I can get back up. I have no pain in my knees, no pain in my ankles. Something that I would highly recommend to somebody.
When that nerve hit the spine, it's like an electrical shock. It makes you feel bad every day. I'd wake up at night with pain, depends on how I laid, and it was just all the time. And the doctors before had me on medication. I'd be sick because I cannot take a lot of prescription drugs. So that didn't work. I seem to get some relief right away. Now I'm still careful, what I do, but I have not taken one pain pill, not one for pain. It's just unbelievable that I'm just not in a lot of pain anymore. I mean, like I said, I walk, and I'm pretty active, and I'm 71 years old, and I do not want to be sitting in no chair at home. So this was just, it was wonderful. It just worked for me.
I experienced discomfort and swelling. I did the physical therapy and the steroids and the shots and the anti-inflammatories, and the swelling subsided. However, I continued to have to wear a brace on my knee anytime I did any type of physical activity. After the injections, it took approximately 4 months, and since that point I have not used a brace on my knee at all. What I was experiencing in my shoulders was that gravel effect where it's just wear and tear and the beginning of arthritis. Well, this has reversed that aging process for sure. To say that I'm satisfied, I'll tell you I'm very satisfied. Would I do it again because I have more body parts? Definitely. I highly recommend this procedure.
I first started noticing a little pain going down my leg, and it got worse and worse. It was so distracting, the pain. It was very frustrating because I was very active prior to that, to my injury, but I couldn't ride the lawnmower. It got to where it was too uncomfortable for me. When I walked in to the clinic, I actually was using a walker. It was that painful at the time. So I had a consult with the doctor there, and he suggested I do the stem cell procedure. And it's been a year now, and I'm doing very well. It seems to be progressively getting better as time goes on. I think if I were to continue at that pace, I would probably be disabled today.
I was having very much difficulty walking upstairs, vacuuming, going to the grocery store, doing my normal daily routine. For probably a year and a half, I really was handicapped. You know, I'm a very active woman. I like to work in my yard, and I couldn't walk up the stairs where our office was. And so it pretty much shut me down for a year and a half. And during that time frame, because I wasn't active, you know, you put on additional weight, and plus you sort of become depressed because you're not able to do your normal daily functions. So I had my procedure last October 2017, and today's May 17th. And I can do anything. I can dance, I can go to the grocery store, I can, we travel a lot, so if we go to New Orleans, walking the streets, I can, you know, walk around without any difficulty.
I was in college at the time and found out that I had rheumatoid arthritis that flared up. I was treated with a lot of antibiotics and strong medications like ibuprofen and cortisone, and these things worked, but they have serious side effects. Thankfully, it's been in remission up until about 5 years ago. But this time it came back in my hands and my fingers, the joints of my fingers, and they swole up significantly. But what it did is it changed my life immediately because I couldn't grip things. You know, it hurt to shake hands, and do that a lot in business. I couldn't play golf, I couldn't play tennis. They were double the size of normal hands, you know, all along these joints. So couldn't grip. And when it's a task you take for granted. The relief was damn near immediate. All of the little things that you take for granted, I mean, this procedure changed that for my life. And I'm off of prednisone now for 2 years. But I mean, look, I've got full range of movement. They're still, you know, clumsier than when I was 20 years old. It's an amazing improvement. I mean, just dramatic.